Well, hello there, everybody. Curious Bystander here, and welcome to another edition of Leadership Lessons in Final Fantasy XIV. Glad to have you all with us this evening, or today, or tomorrow, or sometime in the future, since you may be watching this on a VOD. Uh, but anyways, great to have you here. As I preface every stream, I am a professional leadership coach, all sorts of fun leadership material that you can get for free at the website next to my face. And yeah, if you like talking about leadership, if you want to be a better leader, I can help you. That being said, I do enjoy playing some Final Fantasy XIV and just analyzing how some of the leaders are portrayed in the game. Special announcement tonight, actually, is that my girlfriend Calligraphy will be joining us, at least from an audio basis, this evening. We'll pipe her in here shortly. A little bit of testing still going on our end in terms of getting her mic to the appropriate levels and what have you, but we'll figure that out as we go. Pretty cool fact is that our desks are actually right next to each other. We have a tiny apartment here in Minneapolis, and it's an interesting challenge sometimes to find good workspaces. Audio's good, webcam is a little washed out. Okay. Let me scrubbity-dub. Sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. Appreciate your help. A little grayer than you should be. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm pale to begin with, so if I look a little ashen, that's just par for the course. We've got a humidifier that coats everything in this weird grayish residue. So anyways, so let me get Kelly on here, turn her mic on. That's probably having double dipping here based on what I'm seeing on my meters, which is not cool. Yeah. Thank you, Tritus. Appreciate the assist as always. So Callie, why don't you say something? Say hi to the audience.
Hello, everyone. I'm Calligraphy, Curious's girlfriend and moderator and business partner.
And yeah, so according to my levels, that looked good.
Good.
Tritus is saying it's real clear. Very good.
Awesome.
So I think we'll continue with that. I feel like we may be getting some background noise off of Callie's mic, but I guess we'll run with it and see what happens.
If
a little
I
louder than me, yes.
need to turn it down, I can do that as well.
Let me turn you down on the software here. Yeah, it might be worth turning your gain down just a touch.
Let's see if I can remember which direction is down.
Yeah. Which direction is up? Which direction is down? We'll find out.
I think that's right.
Yeah, okay. So we'll run with that. Let's swap over to the game. Give... there we are. All right. Cool. Tritus, I'm going to move you to my other screen here so that I can see things while I play games. So where we left off last time, we were in the midst of the final quest for... Oh dear. Of the final quest for this particular storyline, A Realm Reborn. And we are going to continue that today. which I forget. Oh, that means going back to the Waking Sands, which means I need to fly to Ulda, hop myself a ride over there. We still got that echo going, Tritus? I suppose I could keep talking and that might help you. Ulda, 120 gil. Sure, let's go there.
I will join you as soon as I finish chasing these things around a tree here.
Don't have any game audio. Well, let me see if I can fix that while we're on the fly here. Desktop audio device. All right, looks like we should be getting audio now. No, that's not intentional at all. For whatever reason, I switched it. I felt like it was hearing my mic and putting it through those and doing some weird stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes it does. Sometimes, as you know, OBS does some very strange things. Ruby Road Exchange? Yeah, that's where I want to go, I think. Yeah, that looks like it's just game audio now. Okay. Yeah, this is where I want to be. Excelente. Cool. Appreciate the assist, Tritus. Your help is invaluable.
Thank you.
Where am I going? To the gate over here, I think. And welcome to the stream chat officially, Tritus. Appreciate you keeping the church and state separate, so to speak. Let's see. So this goes to Western Thanalan. Oh, Black Betty, Thanalan. Limsa Lower Docks, the Footfalls, no. It's Central Thanalan I need to go through, I think, right? I don't know. I think perhaps I just need to go to the Chocobo Porter. Order me a Chocobo. And ride my way over. Yeah, I think it was actually the gate that had the Chocobo Porter that I needed to leave out of, if I'm not mistaken. I never come to Ulda. The city is confusing because I never come to Ulda. Spend all my time in Limsa. Idling with the pirates. There we go. Chocobo Keep. Chocobo Porter. Fire. That's right. Vesper Bay. So there's your first leadership lesson for the night, is knowing where you're going. Figuring out how to get there without putting too much at risk. Fortunately, this is a video game. I'm traveling by myself. So really the only thing I'm putting at risk is myself and my time. So, yeah. But this gives me an opportunity to just relax a little bit, ease into the stream. Make sure everything is streaming just fine. Looks like my bitrate's good, my frame rate's good. Very good. Callie, I'm assuming you're already at Vesper Bay.
I got caught up in a fight in a cutscene, so I will be on my way momentarily, but I should be able to meet you there.
Okay, cool.
I have a teleportation who's what's it too.
Okay,
That should
interesting. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what the new content is. Well, not new, but new to me once we're done with A Realm Reborn. See how the other expansions go. Maybe they're a little less, I don't know, a little less fetchy.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing a lot of people complain about with A Realm Reborn is just the ratio of fetch quests. And a fun little bit of trivia that people who are familiar with the game know, but others may not, is that the A Realm Reborn stuff was actually built after a major overhaul of the game because the content in the original game was incredibly repetitive. They shifted away from a very systematic quest type system of each quest has to take at least this much time. We don't care what you have to do to it. You have to make them go get the bucket, come back to you, say you've got the bucket, and then go get the water for the bucket, do that, and we'll deal with player fallout as it comes. But yeah.
So what quest are you on now?
I'm about to find out.
Okay.
Let's see.
I just followed you into the Waking Sands, so...
All right. So I'm going to turn myself off here because I imagine there are going to be cutscenes that it would behoove me not to besmirch or otherwise muddle. Let's see. Minfilia? As briefed, you are to lead a squadron of elite adventurers on infiltration missions. You will achieve defeat each staging point.
Oh, we
we're
finished
supposed
up.
we got to go over to the camp place.
Yeah, we were over at...
Through the caves and over the hill.
We were over, yeah, at the cerulean processing plant.
Reminds me of a song title I haven't heard in a long time. Over the Hills and Far Away. Remember that song? By Nightwish?
No, I don't remember it.
Over the hills and far away.
Oh. Alright,
Well.
I've got a teleport to the cerulean processing plant.
Bye. I'm waving at you as you leave.
You're coming with me. Or you
I'm not in
can.
your party.
Oh, you're not.
Ha
Christ.
ha ha.
Well, there was a lack of forethought. Sorry.
Leadership lesson number 2, folks. Communication.
Alright.
If you're going to have your party teleport to the place, then it's important to understand who's in your party before you teleport.
Make sure you're in a party.
We haven't partied up yet. I was just right-clicking you to invite you
Oh.
to a party, and then you teleported.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I just got a bunch of fancy schmancy
So
healing. That's exciting.
where do we have to go?
So, let's see, where
I'm probably
am I?
going to the wrong place.
Northern Thanalan. And then I got the teleport to the cerulean processing plant.
Northern Thanalan. Oh, this is gonna hurt a little bit. Drip Pile Driver. That's a name. Yeah, we're just starting off on a good foot here. In terms of planning and communication and everything else. It's all good. No lives are at stake. I never said I was good at playing this game. I don't make any claims to be a pro-level player of Final Fantasy XIV. No claims there whatsoever. Yes, Tritus, I did turn off my cam on purpose. I was anticipating cutscenes. And then we discovered that the place we were going for quests did not have any cutscenes because that wasn't the place for the quests. So Callie is having me go to Northern Thanalan.
I wonder if you have to be on the same map to share a teleport.
Yes, that's fine. This gives me an opportunity to ride my bike.
All right.
In the age-old words, I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Better than that dude who's running all over the place.
I guess so.
See the beautiful views of Ul'dah. And actually, how can I get Plaza Donjon, Ul'dah Steps of Nald? Yeah, that's the direction I want to go. Although I suppose I could turn my camera back on here. It's just that simple. Press a button and watch your computer go insane. More from Billy Mays at 5. Man, I wish I had Billy Mays to announce my stream. How epic would that be?
It would be really loud. There would be lots
It's
of
true.
yelling.
Wake up all of these sleepy people at the end of the day. Who have every right to be sleepy.
Do you have another great product?
Do I have a what product?
Another great product. Tritus is asking.
Oh. Not a product necessarily. Service, though. Not a service I think that's going to bring him back from the grave. But I suppose that's up for interpretation. All right. Northern Thanalan. Look at all these puny antlings. Well, not with that attitude. Yeah. You're not wrong. Unfortunately, the coaching industry especially is one that is a bit saturated with a lot of people who really don't fit the mantle of their credentials. And unfortunately, those people are very good at earning the trust of others by making flimsy promises, I'll put it that way. Oh, that's right, we need to go to Castrum Meridianum, the ultimate weapon. I see now. Now, have I actually attuned to these aetherites? I don't know that I have. I've attuned to that one. So I think the next aetherite I have not attuned to.
I am waiting for you up at that one.
Oh wait, we were just up here. Boy, how lost I get when I go home to Limsa at the end of the day.
Apparently. That was one reason why I wanted to make sure I picked up the quest before I logged out.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. I'll have to do that today. Although if we finish the story, then I may well just go back to Limsa and we can start from there. Slash Wave.
Like my new dress.
I do like your
Dress.
new dress.
I can't give it a glamour until I go to a city, so.
It's a very pretty dress.
It's very white, I like that.
Alright, let's go see a man about some rebellion.
Sounds like a plan.
Not about a horse, but about some rebellion.
That's right, you are up there.
Oh, found a tree. It's right there.
Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate your service.
That thing looks large and in charge. Okay. I think we can go around the back. Just keep running. Just keep running. Rauban! Tell me what I must do. Rauban has some parting words for you ahead of the final phase of Operation Archon. Now is my opportunity to wink out of existence for a moment. In the final phase of the operation, my flames will storm Castrum Meridianum and suppress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopposed. Fit and ready for your encounter with the Ultima weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden, and you're the best we have. There's not another soul in this realm that could see this deed done, and Merlweb and Kane are of the same mind as me. Though all hangs on your success, you must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards are wont to sing of heroes who valued their life at naught next to honor, love, and liberty, but I tell you now, that which men value at naught, they sell cheap. Risk no more than you must. You hear me? Aye, aye, Captain. Now, best you are off. We have work to do, the both of us. See that your preparations are in order, then report to Sid. He awaits you within the Enterprise at the ceruleum processing plant. May Ralger grant you strength. May Ralger grant me strength indeed. Alright. Meridianum is the place we're at, right? Not the other castrum.
Yes.
You through all your dialogue, Callie?
I'm one step ahead of you, so
Okay.
you're going to need to come. I'm down by Sid.
Oh, that's right. Only a party leader may register for duty, that's right. We need to go do the thing before we can do the stuff.
Oh, what do you need to do?
I need to talk to Sid.
Oh, okay. Yes. I wasn't sure.
Sid is over here, in fact.
Sid is over here.
On the other side of this giant mountainous wall. Robon actually makes some good points about valuing things, not just necessarily your life. In this case, it's a life or death scenario. But in real life, it often is not. And making sure that you have a solid set of core values and a solid set and a solid understanding of what those are. Oh, I can't go. I could jump that. Having a knowledge of where your values lie and why those are important goes a long way in helping you to make important decisions quickly. It's that kind of prioritization, that kind of self-knowledge and confidence in the fact that you have taken the time to puzzle out these things that really goes a long way. All right, Sid, what you got for me? The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head for the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the Ultima weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us, barring the discovery of further Allagan doomsday devices, that is. Let's be on our way, Curious. Gaius and his plaything await. The Praetorium, now accessible.
Praetorium, indeed.
Cheer, cheer.
All right, you ready?
Tally ho.
Okay, let me... I thought I just got a... thing, but I do not see the thing, so maybe I'm making that up. Okay.
Yeah, and when you're going off to face your quote-unquote boss monster, whether that is a board of directors, an angry customer, or your boss, bear in mind the reasons why you are going. And use those to steel your resolve and also align your thoughts so that you can be present in the moment, worry less about the minutia, and spend more mental energy presenting yourself well and making sure that you are understanding the other party so that everybody can come to an agreeable solution. Now, in this case, we're destroying the boss monster because it threatens existence as we know it. Again, fantastical situations versus real life. But that's my 2 cents on boss monsters as they relate to real life boss monsters.
You ready, Captain?
Yeah?
All right.
I thought you had already put us in.
No, I wanted to make sure. In light of our recent lapses in communication, I thought it would be best to double check on the off chance that we got an insta-queue in the middle of your monologue or something.
Appreciate that. Seems like the Praetorium is not quite as popular.
Apparently.
Reddit was predicting that FF14 was just going to be jam-packed with people tonight because they released a major update today. Well, not a major update, but a fairly hefty one.
A big one.
Lots of stuff for blue mages and some additional quests and whatnot. And so we were kind of afraid that we were going to get locked in these super long queues logging into the game tonight, but that hasn't been the case. Obviously.
I guess the only super long queues are the ones for the duty finder. And as a healer, I have to admit I'm pretty spoiled when it comes to my concept of a super long queue. I'm very spoiled.
Welcome to the life of a DPS.
Yeah.
I sit in queue for 10 minutes sometimes. Well, we can look at my my adorable red panda here.
Your shoulder panda is very adorable.
I really wish you could name pets in this game, but you can't. I'm sure that's a sentiment shared with a lot of players, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really enhance the gameplay in any meaningful way, really, because the pets are just, I don't know, they're nothing
Aesthetic.
more than accessories, really. They don't really do anything else besides look cute. Yeah, like your chocobo, you know, you can name your chocobo. You can use your chocobo in combat. All sorts of things you can do with chocobos. It's your pets that are not.
Yeah, but it would be nice.
Yeah. Maybe they'll implement something later down the road. Who knows?
Maybe. Maybe we get a petition started.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ready when people are. All right. The Praetorium. Checking member status. We are one damaged person short.
Come on, damaged person.
Who's probably AFK, going to get a snack or something.
Hopefully not for long.
Like WoW or the Old Republic, unless of course you're some kind of hunter class. Yeah, that's true. I don't think there are any classes in 14 that get familiars like that. But then again, I'm not terribly familiar with the
I don't think there's any classes that do. I mean, everybody gets a chocobo, and your chocobo can fight with you. But I don't think there's anything class specific that I'm aware of.
Ooh, I like this music. Very epic hero-y mission music. So here we are. The Ultima weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. Cheerio, Biggs and Wedge. Fly safe. Don't get deaded on the way out. This is it, my friend. All these people with their shiny armor, like this other dragoon that's got glowy bits. I should figure out what glamour that is.
Okay.
I'm not sure why we're here, but...
Click on the terminal behind you.
Oh, on the terminal?
Yeah. That's what
Aha.
everybody else is doing.
Because there was totally like a... quest marker saying that's something you should do.
Yeah, that would be useful. I was just
Speaking of
watching
communication.
chat and saw the guy say
everybody's running, I guess.
Do you not know where we're going? Down? Down.
I guess so.
I'm following Way and Lona, who's the tank, so hopefully someone useful to follow.
Use the Magitech transporter, I guess. We are obviously not our whole party here.
Yeah, I am not sure what's going on.
Our tank left us behind, that's what happened.
Well, one of them did. I stuck around with the other one, and
You obtain an Imperial identification key. Yeah, we're gonna get TP wiped because nobody waited for the rest of the party.
well, somebody did something.
Gaius. Ah, Sid, my boy. You are late. There is something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Midas came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sordid business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. God now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had him completely in its thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing something was amiss, your father confided to me all the regrets of his life. Most of them concerned you. Early on in your career, he realized that you had a talent for devising armaments. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using your knowledge for peaceful purposes. He was a changed man for it, though... ... He could not let it show. You blew holes in this place just so you could say this to me? What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I've long known my destiny, and I assure you it lies not with the Empire. A pity. And what of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause with me? Together, we could bring order to Eosia and usher in a lasting peace. Not by your rules. No, and I can expect no better answer than this. So be it. They don't give me enough time to read the whole paragraph. Theatrically, at least. Did we get rezzed?
We're about to find out.
Nope. Did not get rezzed.
Jiren is explaining. So basically this dungeon is a long cutscene interrupted by moments of running and combat. It sucks for first-time players. Yeah.
That being said, at certain points it will drag the entire party together, so if you get separated, it shouldn't last long. guess we'll go back to the beginning.
Move immediately to sealed areas.
Sure. Poke him in the butt. Poke him in the butt. That's what my spear is for. Poke him in the butt. Oh, and Gaius, he's headed for the Ultima weapon. If we find him, so too will we find our quarry. Hopefully. The instruments, we can monitor every nook and cranny in the castrum. I think it's time we divided our forces. Pray go on and give chase. I'll track your movements from here and guide you through the complex. Oakley dokley. Be careful, all right? Okay. We have to get on the platform, I suppose.
Nope. There it goes without me.
I was gonna say, I don't know what direction you guys are going. You've been here before. Try to find another path to the armor bay. Guess if I can keep up with the main party, I should be okay.
Hopefully.
In theory. And everything died. Board the Magitech armor. Okay. They activated just before you got there.
Yep.
I was waiting for you. I had a feeling somebody was going to be early. You are not authorized to operate this suit. Aren't I, though? Who's this Nero guy? It says we need to defeat him.
He's one of the bad guys.
Everybody's in a cutscene except for me right now.
Yep. Go figure. I don't know how to trigger.
Wow, yeah, the devs do need to look at this. This is awful.
I'm strapping into some armor. Hopefully I'm catching up to you guys. The scene cannot be skipped.
Sure to use the Magitech terminal. Okay. You are not authorized to operate this suit of Magitech armor.
Oh, there was a terminal downstairs. Shoot.
Well, shall we go back down? Do something with the time?
I am in a cutscene, so why don't you go on? And I'll wait for you if I can.
Oh boy. Armor recognition chamber. Okay, this is the thing I didn't do because I wasn't sure what it was. You are now authorized to operate a suit of Magitech armor.
There we go.
Boy, lack of direction much?
For what it's worth, I will wait for you.
Thank you. Strap into the Magitech armor. Yes, please. Goodness. It knows me. It really knows me. Ah, there she is. Trust you recognize our old friend. Maggie, was it? They must have shipped her here from Sentry. Considering all she's been through, it's a wonder she's still operational, tough old girl. Indeed. Now that you're suitably armed, you can blast open that bulkhead. The external walkway will take you back there. Follow it till you come upon a way down to the lower level. That looks like a way down.
Looks like we're probably all together again.
Bulkhead is composed of a special alloy, extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon, as I did so memorably once before. As you may recall, the armor's core is like to expire from the strain. There's no help for it if we want to press on. Now listen, well, press the control, engage ancillary, then fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. Push all the buttons. Got it. Kablamo. And there it goes. Okay. You're natural at this. Alright, the way's clear. It's just you and your own 2 feet now, so be careful. Okay. Suppose I'll bring my camera back. You've been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. It's what I do. Someone there? Garland, old friend. How it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero, is that you? You sound well. It would seem this savage land agrees with you. Highest ranking tribunus of the 14th. It was you all this time? Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I have been condemned to live in your shadow. All by objective measure, I was the more talented of the two of us, yet that fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. As so frequently happens in these stories, when you defected, I felt sure my star would finally rise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend, your reputed genius gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. I, meanwhile, have ever been made to feel second-rate. I, who have continued to serve our nation fully faithfully. Someone's bitter.
Just a tiny bit.
Nero, I don't know what to say. Matters not a whit what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Baelsar saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and this in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any offer to me? Why, no, he did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Yeah, you're gonna die. Lord Van Baelsar is in the midst of activating the fully powered Ultima weapon. It is my magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. If you say so. Nero, what are you... Nero is not available right now. Please leave a message at the beep. You have felled icons, a feat made possible by the Echo. It is of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. It's true. As have I, if truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power for use in stuff. I'm gonna stuff you into my hammer and use it as energy. Come, adventurer. Yield to me the secrets of your power. I don't think it's really my choice to yield them to you, even if you kill me. That's a large explosion. Immediately to seal their end? Why, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to. Thank you. All right. Bounce on the dude. And that's game. This changes nothing. Yeah, it does. Turned off the lights. See, that changed. Someone made a hasty exit stage left. Ah ha 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 ha, the Ultima weapon is activated and brims with the power of the icons. Standard evil dude jargon. You alright? Heroic nod. Yes, I am. The instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Castrum Sentry. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak. And likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy Ultima. You make it sound so easy. I should warn you. The chamber seems to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. And even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? That doesn't really narrow the list. Honestly.
Yeah?
Where are we going? This way? Okay.
I'm just following everybody else. Looks like there's another
Follow the bouncing
terminal.
Frank, I guess. Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn my camera
Lips control panel. It'll be
off.
to my weapon.
There, this will be a better viewing experience. I love Final Fantasy and they're just completely ridiculous lift systems. Every Final Fantasy game, there's just this freaking enormous platform that moves.
I dig it though. It's pretty cool.
Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Well, hello there. General Gaius.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
Or whoever the bell tolls.
How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule.
I want to know how he gilded his armor without
Only right that
traditional
I should
blacksmithing
take your
methods.
realm, for none among
I want to
you
know where
has
he
the
jumped
power
from.
to stop me.
We're going down a admittedly 45-degree angle elevator shaft. Where did he jump from?
Secret places. Oof. That could hurt. All right. He seems nice. Yeah.
I had not thought to be so hard pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Well, proper is a matter of perspective. Hey, we finally made it to the center of the Earth. All right. Forward, I guess.
I guess.
Into more cutscenes.
They weren't joking when they said it was just one giant cutscene interrupted by some running and fighting.
Well, it is Square Enix after all, and they do, well, historically they've done really good cutscenes. The ones in 14 are a little cheesy, but what can you do?
Allow me, then, hero, to do that which you will not.
Stand up there and stare at me while pointing your sword at me?
Not sure why we're just standing there letting him casually stroll inside that thing.
Right? We've got at least 2 Lancers in the party. We could have picked them off.
Yeah. Got an archer too. Surely they could have knocked him off the shoulder.
Of the Ultimo weapon.
But I'm not a bear. I'm a cat. It's physically impossible for me to bear witness.
All right. Here we go again.
All right. I don't feel like we're doing much damage.
Which seems to be perhaps.
Oh dear. Healing abilities. Where are my healing abilities? There we are. Getting them down, lads. And there it is.
But the Ultima weapon
Phase
is
2.
all powerful. Why does my enemy still stand?
The obvious logic is that it is not, in fact, all-powerful.
Truly be so great.
Yes, honestly and for truly.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
I'm just gonna poke it and turn it on.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima.
Ultima.
I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Laha Freya, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ezio.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Well.
Well.
Good thing I have this shiny crystal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But
Hello?
the question of who is mightier remains.
No, it doesn't. It's me.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Well, it's sure not me.
I see the green swooshy thing. What is the green swooshy thing? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Actually, this guy's taking even less time to kill than the last one.
That was a very close one. I'm sorry, I think
It's fine. I was not paying attention to all the disco lights on the floor.
can't stand still long enough to even get a heal off. This is frustrating.
I'm gonna try and kill some of these floaty light things.
Good plan. Oh dear lord. Okay.
Chaos much? Yeah.
Chaos, indeed.
How's that gilded armor treating ya? See, I want to know that instant gilding trick. You hit at parties.
The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
And you're just a concerned citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Phase 3?
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic.
Not very ultimate, was it?
Still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And not but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
Yep, phase 3. Called it. Ooh, look at you and your scary glowy butterfly mask.
It's pretty.
It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light.
No ultimate weapon.
Level up! You just won!
Woohoo!
Hey, win rar is me. Rar.
Rawr.
Boy, all these cutscenes are making my job really easy tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, we're basically just watching a movie live.
Mm-hmm. Beating the shit out of something, then watching more movie.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that smug smile.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Can I keep the spear?
Staff, but okay.
It's the giant dimensional burp.
So that's what an exorcism looks like in this game.
By your powers combined.
It binds them. They are too many.
I am the warrior of light. Not Captain Planet. Say, do we get what's his nuts back? I know it was important to somebody.
Probably.
Totally giving my other dragoon a commendation.
Absolutely. Also, she's the only one left, but yeah. She was the other newbie, so she stuck it through. That is pretty cool armor.
Ever since I played FF3. Alright, we should probably get out of here, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Whoa.
All right.
Cool, well that was interesting.
Yeah.
Nope.
The cutscenes are not over yet.
Trusty old girl lives, apparently.
Maggie to the rescue. Or whatever her name was. Stoic nod.
Oh, and Gaius is still alive. Fancy that. He'll be back.
Not much.
And so my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
Hear, feel, think.
But Mom, I don't want to go to school.
Warrior of light, beloved son. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth. Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
I guess I can't really refuse now, can I?
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
Except for Curious, you know.
He's still in there.
God, he dawdles so much.
Cid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
He's going to make it, I know he is.
Ida is right. We must have faith.
Cid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light his way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
By the way, you're all about to be incinerated by the blast that's coming out of that tube. FYI.
Yay! Our warrior of light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with him!
Thank the 12!
Thank Hydaelyn. Welcome home.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, Manbull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea.
It's true.
And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless, for now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victories serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come! And thus is ours a realm reborn!
Huzzah! Clever use of the title in the speech. Okay, so that's a thing. Let me turn my face back on. And go through the art book here. Tsuyoshi Yokozawa. And kudos for Nobuo Uematsu continuing to write fantabulous music. Man is a frickin' genius. So, while the credits roll, there's a lot to unpack there in that last, gosh, almost 2.5 hours that we've been watching these cutscenes and kind of playing the game, kind of not. The theme of unity, right, is something that I think makes sense in a lot of business situations. Where there is unity, there is trust. Where there is trust, there is increased productivity, there is higher morale, There is less stress. There's just so many boons to having that sense of unity as a team that brings out so much more than what an average individual can bring to the table. You know, kind of the whole adage of 1 + 1 = 3 or 5 or beyond that, right? Which is how such small teams, technology aside, are able to produce such phenomenal results when the right alchemy and combination of things is there. And if you look at that, that's leadership, is trying to figure out the alchemy that is correct to bring that unity to your broader team, and to set the example that not only fosters that unity, but also, fosters, catalyzes, whatever you want to use, but also perpetuates that unity and encourages others to do the things that need to be done in order to achieve the results that are needed without sacrificing that which makes us human. A lot of jobs are being replaced by automation, and in my opinion, that's a double-edged sword. In some cases, there are some jobs that really humans should not be doing because it's repetitive, it's boring. In some cases, it's kind of, in a lot of cases where it's repetitive and boring, it's not personally satisfying in any way. And you're just sitting there clicking through the units on a factory floor, or, sorting through paperwork or what have you. There's a lot of jobs that, while essential, are just not fun experiences to participate in. It's those jobs that I am for automating. But for the other ones that require a little bit more finesse and a little bit more of the human mindset and the human ability to think creatively on the fly, to make up solutions and to come up with less traditional ways of doing stuff. Those are the types of jobs that I feel like need those teams, need those leaders, need that unity to be able to accomplish the things that they do. So that's the end game, yeah. For the first story arc, anyways. That was A Realm Reborn. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Nobuo Uematsu is, one of my favorite musical heroes. Right up there next to, like George Lucas and George Williams, excuse me, who played a lot of music for George Lucas, but
John Williams.
John Williams, yes.
John Williams and
George
Lucas.
Williams, John Williams, yeah.
The famous George Williams, who, as everyone knows, composed music for John Lucas.
Yes. George Williams, who is John Williams's closet identity. That's, it's like George R.R. Martin goes to cons as a pseudonym. Yeah. It's getting to be the end of the day, and that was a lot of information, but
there appears to be more.
There appears to be more.
If you skip to the end of the credits, I don't know if you wish to see the whole thing.
I'm talking. Let's see. What else do I want to include in there? Unity is another thing that spans outside of your team too, as we saw through the speech given by the leaders of the 3 grand companies, right? When your different departments or teams or divisions within your business are set against each other, not necessarily intentionally, but even accidentally, by being given competing metrics and competing information, and some get better tools than others, some get more attention from executives than others. there's all sorts of factors to consider as a leader. Whether you are dealing directly with other leaders or with other teams or executives, people above, below, or on the same level as you, it's important to consider their situation as well as yours. That's all I'll say on that for the mo. Let's switch back to the game here. See what we have. I'm enjoying all the art. Skip. Yes. See. Oh, these are all, this is probably like the fan club. Captain Grimlock. I want to see if my name's in here. Carpe DMX. Cat Astrophy. Nice. Cat Explorer. Cat Nap. Cat Walk. Cat Who. Celery. Cecil. Chad Alsop, aka Demigorgon. Yeah, these are obviously names that, well, some of these are actual names. Others are definitely screen names like Chiefle and Cheerio. Chess Cat.
I mean, people have named their kids some weird things, but...
I should go and check M for Moon Unit.
There you go.
See if Zappa's kids are playing the game. Choppy Cat's Paw. Christian Polito. And then the innumerable Christophers and Christians.
Wow. That's a lot of them.
Yep. Chromophile. Chuck. Just lowercase Chuck. Good on you, Chuck. Cinnamon. Class G. We're getting there, almost to the CUs. I just want to see if this is something that they add people's character names to when they complete the game, which would be kind of cool. Seeing the screen names mixed in here, I feel like that might be the case. Although, being that the game's been around for over 10 years at this point, I feel like there's probably way more names that are probably added to the compendium.
Probably.
Crystal Kirkert. Cthulhu Tagan. Cuddles. I don't see Curious Bystander. Oh well. We tried. Special thanks to all these Japanese people. More cutscenes. Ah, I've saved the world, but now I have to do stuff.
First item on the agenda. Have a migraine.
Yeah. Huh. That's not good.
What is it?
That roar. It can't be.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage.
We don't care about your
It is
poetry.
An abomination. A primal has awakened.
Bahamul, move.
One Azaz move star.
Fanzar lok pai ki hats Haldorn Zur, Ukdorn. We next starve Chemuv. They only cause the pause right ball.
Zodiac. That's not how you spell Zodiac.
I'm a Taurors.
Thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. Where there is light, there is always shadow. And we're back at the place. Okay. Hey. Darius Stella with the slow clap. Brennan's still cheering along. Is there anybody in here? Can I go in here? I can. Aha! It's rebuilt. Let's pop open a keg, folks. Come on. We did the thing. Time for celebrations.
Exactly.
This is cute. Enter the solar. Let me guess. The spear is going to be reassembled. That's my prediction. No, spear's still broken. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, there is cause to hope. The light of hope shines brilliantly within you, Curious. I only wish my grandfather were here to see it. Okay. Turn in the quest. Okay. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the ether, a pattern observed only once before in history. 5 years ago, to be precise. I should like to think it mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Armor identification key. Ooh. I get to keep the Magitech armor? Nice. And Fantasia grants you a single opportunity to edit your appearance in the character creation screen upon your next login. Very cool. Flying unlocked. Can now fly while mounted in Lenosi, Thanalan, the Black Shroud, Querthus Central Highlands, and Mordona. To take flight, simply jump while mounted. Oh, you guys know what's coming. Flying motorcycle. That's right. Gain the ability to take flight. Summon forth a flying mount and try jumping to take off. I don't think my motorcycle is a flying mount, but that's okay. Advancing movement keys, ascending jump key, descending draw sheath weapon key. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. Boy, I tell you, folks. That's been quite the night. We have finished A Realm Reborn. Next time, we shall start in on whatever the next story arc is. I don't know what that is off the top of my head, but that's what we're doing on Thursday. GG is right, Tritus. Thank you. That was quite the slew of cutscenes, wasn't it? All good stuff, though.
Yes.
Square knows what they're doing. And I hear things just get more epic from here based on other streamers I've seen who have played the game. So looking forward to that very, very muchly. For tonight, though, that's going to do it for me. I encourage you to follow if you're not already. Subscribe if you are so inclined. Check out the free materials on the website here for more leadership stuff. And if you want to talk with me about leadership, you can do so there as well. And thank you, every single one of you, for watching this evening, for getting with me through the rest of A Realm Reborn, for enjoying Callie's first stream here of the night. I'll let you say goodbye for the night, Callie, if you'd like.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Always glad to have you here. And so, with that, I'll bid you all good night. And until next time, remember, stay curious, my friends.